Yo, 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 another guitar lesson. We're going to do a little bit of this is just going to be geared towards you blues players out there and also just anybody who's interested in playing solo style guitar. So it seems kind of daunting when you watch people play solo guitar and they're just kind of ripping it up with no accompaniment. But I will tell you this. It is very fun, whether you play for anyone or not, even if it's just playing for yourself. And it's not as hard as you think. And you can play very simple things and have a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to show you how to get started with that. So this is a pretty, I would say, intermediate to advanced lesson here. So basically, you're just going to we're going to take just a simple blues progression. We're going to do a blues in A. And the idea here is to arpeggiate or play only chord tones. That's going to be the exercise. So this is great for solo guitar, but it's also just great for soloing in general over the blues. Okay? So also you're going to want to have a metronome. So I'm going to show you the shapes we're going to use today in this exercise. So we're going to kind of keep it simple. So here's the first shape. We've got this A dominant 7, because A dominant 7 is the one chord in this example, our A blues. So we're going to have this chord for 4 measures. So these are going to be the available notes. Okay, so you got to know that. Now, instead of sliding all the way down here to play the 4 chord, which is D, same shape. Now you can if you want. I want to encourage you to play it here. I'm going to show you this shape. Okay. If you need to pause the video and take a look at these shapes, go for it. It's just a few little shapes here, and this is just super important stuff because dominant 7 chords are all over the place in blues for sure, but even in popular music, jazz, all kinds of stuff. And then the 5 chord is just going to be E, which is the same shape over a whole step. E dominant 7. So now that's all I'm going to do is just use those shapes, and I'm just going to play with a metronome. I'm just going to play quarter notes at 80. So I'm going to show you what that sounds like. This is an exercise. And try not to go just up and down the scale. You can if you want. But try to move around a little bit. So it's going to sound like this. You got 4 bars of the A. So we got... Now we got that 4 chord. Back to the A, 1 chord, 5, 4, 1. Okay, so that, if you've never done that before, that is a lot harder than it may sound. But once you do that a few times, put some time into that, you're going to really be able to move across these patterns and you can hear the chord changes going on. So yeah. So check this out. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to play a little more musical now. I'm not going to stay with the quarter notes. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an idea of what it could sound like if you put some time into it. Okay, so Now, I've obviously put a lot of time into it, but I'm just kind of giving you something to shoot for there. And that's how it starts. Playing these arpeggios with a metronome, changing in time. And then you can also start adding, you can play more than one note at the same time. So you can also do something like this, where maybe I'm doing, you can play the chord. So you may just do something like, okay. So what did I do there? I just played the chord on beat 1, or it's a good idea to play it when the chords change. That way it reinforces the change. And this is just kind of a quick little lesson to kind of get you maybe inspired to play like this. I know when I first started doing this stuff, I would just come home from work and I would just sit there for like an hour and play blues, just coming up with cool ideas and just having a ton of fun doing that. So I just wanted to share that with you. And this obviously is just kind of the tip of the iceberg here. So if you have any other questions about playing in this way, let me know. And if you want any private one-on-one lessons, Zoom lessons, I do have some openings. So I've got my website down in the comments or in the description. And if you have any questions, hit me up. All right, peace out.